Does this mic work? Fuck you so much. I fucking hate Dominicans.
Wait. Are you not Dominican?
I'm white on the inside, you know that, right? Do I fucking look Dominican?
Come back, at least you're not Cuban.
Hell yeah. Wait, so are you Dominican? Just to figure this out, because I was given that information.
Yeah, I'm Dominican.
Oh, okay.
Whatever.
Dude, that's exactly what my wife would pull, honestly.
What?
Like, get upset about something that's true. Hell yeah, Sam, tell me, why are you qualified? I mean, you're not even happy about being Dominican, but why are you qualified to judge this debate here?
Well, I'm a Dominican that has an identity crisis. I was raised as a white man on the inside, so that kind of gives me a gauge, you know, like me being this kind of guy, you know, bring me to the stage, talk to people. I think kind of crazy and abstract, so I think I can understand debates on a different level.
So you're qualified because you're white.
Exactly.
Hell yeah, give it up for Salty Sam, ladies and gentlemen. Which, with that all being said, that actually makes for the first time in the history of Master Debater's comedy show that we have 4 white judges. So I might as well just bring up the 4th white. He's been doing comedy a long time down here. He's big as shit, so I had to put him on the end. He's absolutely hilarious. Give it up for John Gregory. I don't know how to do that. I don't know what he said.
It's good to be sat next to a fellow white man. I'm gonna fall off the stage. Holy shit.
Yeah, we can scoot down. I will say we're cramming us in like sardines. John,
Sam can sit on my lap. I'm willing to work with him here.
Santa.
I don't think. Hell yeah, give it up for the lovely
Happy Pride
couple.
Month, guys.
I forgot to
White
mention
status revoked.
John, thanks for coming, dude. Tell us why you're qualified to judge these debates tonight.
I think I'm the only one in this room with like a positive net worth.
Leetah said she was rich.
She married into it. That's different.
Still counts.
I mean, how else
Right?
was she supposed to do it?
I had to turn down her proposal actually, but
Hell yeah. Well, thanks nonetheless for being here. I say we just go ahead and get it started. Are you guys ready to master debate? Hell yeah. I'm going to bring up this first debater. He is actually the winner of season 4. Before he actually stepped on the stage to debate, he had never done comedy in his life. And then one night at Eddie's place, we had someone call out. He stepped up to the plate, and he ended up knocking it out of the park and went on to win the entire season. He reigns from Peru and moved to America. And guys, give it up for Pedro Martin. Hell yeah. Cut it. Cut.
What happened to the rest of the song?
The mic's right there. Hell yeah. Pedro, I'll go ahead and take that because this is the price to participate tonight. You may or may not get this back, just so you're aware. This is a Season 4 trophy. It's a girthy chain. And, whoa, what the hell did you do to this, dude? Oh, do you guys see that? No? Dude, that's greasy as shit.
Good thing I
Grab the mic.
just put my mouth on it.
I promise you that's not grease.
I know it's not, dude. I know. Just by looking at you, I know. Pedro, thanks for being here, dog. Or do you think you're going to get that back tonight?
Dude, I'm gonna take it all, dude.
Oh, really?
Hell yeah.
That's a bold proposition, I guess. But I'm actually excited for it. Normally I ask, what makes you think you're going to be the next grandmaster or whatever. But why do you think you have what it takes to become the first super grandmaster debater?
Well, as you mentioned, this is kind of like the first step into comedy, and this is raw fucking talent here, baby. All right? So if you don't fucking like it, fuck you!
Hell yeah, give it up for Pedro Martin, yeah. That man is as talented as they come. He is an athlete.
That is correct. I'm a semi-professional wrestler, semi-professional golfer, semi-professional diver, and a master gooner.
Gross. All right, well, we'll bring up your opponent. Back in season 3, this lady coming up master debated with 4 dudes at the same time, and she took it home, showing that women can also debate, and actually, she probably did it better than anybody else has ever done it before. She is actually the host of her own podcast, the Thread Count podcast, where her and her husband invite other strange men into their bed, which is kind of explains her talent. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the Grandmaster debater, Shannon Lalim. Showing off that season 3 ring. Shannon, I didn't know you were that thick, bro. Where have you been hiding it all this time?
This is my official petition to become a part of Dade County Comedy. All right, I have been training all week for this. I have been drinking gallons of Lubriderm to gain the weight to take this challenge down.
So you're calling us all fat. That's what you're saying.
I'm just saying, Raul told me if I got a fat suit, this is how I could make it in.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I'll accept you, to be honest. Yeah, I have no idea how to fix it. I'll say that. You just run up here. We can keep it going if you want to fix it.
Let Shannon twerk on it. That might help.
I'll twerk on it.
Yeah? Well, we'll figure it out. Shannon, you want to hand that ring over here to submit your
Oh, the
bid?
ring. You can,
Yes, sir.
take it off my dick.
Yo.
Take it off my dick.
It
Why
has
do you
a dick.
actually
It
have
has
a chub,
a dick.
dude? What the hell?
Happy Pride Month.
Let's fucking go.
For those of you who haven't been to Master Debaters, did you guys realize it was going to be this sensual? All right. Fair enough. Shannon, what makes you think you're going to become the first ever Grandmaster debater tonight?
Listen, master debating is all about arguing. And if there's one thing that women are better at, it's fucking arguing, okay? Let's go! Let's go! I'm fucking married. I'm a fucking goddamn professional at debating.
Yeah. That's good enough for me, I guess. You had me at the penis, I'm not going to lie. But we're going to go ahead and flip the coin to see who's going to be for the first topic. I'm going to give it to Pedro since...
Ladies first.
Cheap shot.
Give it to the underdog. Let him go.
Oh, all right, in the air, Pedro.
Tails.
It is tails. So, would you like to be for or against on the first topic?
4.
For, that means you will have about a minute and a half to judge this topic. These are all, I want to clarify something. These are all crowd submitted topics, and it is random. And I do just have to say them. I don't make the rules, but you are.
You do make the fucking
chill,
rules.
Chill, all right? Shh. The very first topic is you don't have to be gay to love Pride Month. And you are for that, and you'll have about a minute and a half, sir.
Well, first and foremost, you definitely don't have to be gay to love Pride Month. Don't you love hanging out with the boys? Come on, over here. Who has the boys here? Who is here with the boys? Come on. That's fucking right. And you gotta love your boys. Now, girls, who's here with the girls? That's fucking right. So you love each other, right? Yes. Is that gay? Yes. Absolutely. But guess what? It doesn't mean you're gay. Absolutely fucking not. Now, sometimes you kiss each other. Is it gay? No, you don't make it weird. Just go ahead and let it pass. Yeah, don't make it fucking weird, dude. Come on. So first and foremost, you need to support each other. We're all human beings here. Go ahead and love thy brother. And that's not what the Bible say. Come on, here. Bible people. There you fucking go. So, come on, guys. Give love to everybody. And if you don't support each other, how is humanity going to go ahead and progress in this point? Look what we have for our fucking president, dude. He doesn't support the gays, even though he's a little gay himself. He's going through a little breakup right now, but that's okay. I think that's it, dude.
All right, Pedro Martin, ladies and gentlemen. That is for you don't have to be gay to love Pride Month.
Listen, I, for one, think you have to be gay to love Pride Month. Because I am not for cultural appropriation. Okay? I'm not trying to steal the culture of other people. Okay? I'm not trying to step on anybody else's flag. Okay? I feel like you have to be gay to truly celebrate Pride Month. To be gay... Yo, what are you fucking about to try and spray some shit on me?
He brought silly string again.
This gay-ass bro is up here.
We outlawed this in the last episode.
I'll let him fucking try and do this because it is his month. And you have to be gay to celebrate Pride Month. And so, we're gonna celebrate you, Pedro. We're gonna celebrate you tonight. Yeah. Yeah. Where are my gays at?
All right. That's coming from the chick with the dick.
Yeah.
I do want to...
Listen, it's Pride Month.
Hell yeah. Do you guys have anything to say?
Yeah, Pedro, I think J.D. Vance is going to campaign off of what you said. He's just going to show this video and be like, look at this Hispanic guy who hates Trump and loves gays. We need to stop this. Other than
JD
that, I felt your
Vance.
passion.
I really liked Shannon a lot. It was good. But I think that being gay is just gonna be cheaper in the future, you know. Since everyone's gay, they're all gonna save money, honestly.
And our neighborhoods will get nicer.
I just like to say Happy Pride Month from Lockheed Martin, our very generous sponsor for the show. Only notes, thank you.
They changed the logo and everything. Because they're gay. Yep.
Hell yeah, if Lockheed Martin did sponsor us, that would be awesome. I would say we would have probably better podiums, but
I like the podium.
They're
A bigger
weapons manufacturers,
stage.
okay.
a bigger stage, we'd probably be at the Improv. That is absolutely true. But did you guys have any rebuttals? I know that wasn't much for...
Yeah, it sounds like she's a little bit afraid of gays right now. Yeah, you're against gays and you go ask for gays?
No, I'm saying it's all about the gays. I'm pro-gay. You're the one that told me that you're trying to fuck the fucking judges, brother.
So hold on, are you busting right now saying you're for gays?
Dude, I'm for the gays.
Is she busting right now?
No, technically... Okay, this is the topic. It says you don't have to be gay to love Pride Month. So that means
You
she's
gotta
saying
be
you
gay.
do have to be gay to love
You gotta
Pride
be
Month.
gay. I'm fucking so pro-gay, you can't even understand it, bro. I'm so fucking pro-gay, you can't understand it, bro.
English is my second language.
Tell me something I can't tell by your skin color, brother.
It's okay, Shannon. I know you have to bring a dick in order to make yourself funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
Leetah.
Considering I'm getting bigger laughs, we'll allow that. My clit hangs longer than his dick. In fact, it does. In fact, it does.
Hey, mine might not be long, but it's as fat as a soda can. A Coca-Cola size, okay? Let's be exact.
A hoopina,
Okay.
come on.
All right. Do you guys want to see Pedro's penis?
It's
All right,
Pride Month.
hold on. Whoa. Calm down. Only the comedians wanted to see his penis. I will say that. Just the comics. We are going to move on to the next topic. Shannon, you are for it since you were for on the last one. I already picked it out of the bucket. You all saw it is random. But Shannon, you are for this topic, and it is free Leetah Faye. Actually,
Free Leetah Faye, brother! She's
Hashtag.
here right now. She's out here. She's doing the work. She is putting in the time, the labor. She is lifting up others. She is repenting. She is celebrating. Okay? And who doesn't want a little bit of cocaine sometimes, okay?
We got a confused cheering section back here.
it's very specific to one area. I will say that. Like,
They're like,
Yeah,
we
the
like
comedians, you
cock,
gotta,
we
like,
like
spread
Leetah, we like
yourself.
coke. It's all good.
was that all that you wanted to say, or
I think that's all that needs to be said.
okay? Sweet, Pedro. Tell us why you are against hashtag free Leetah Faye.
First off, you never forgive, you never forget. Second off, it's a woman. You don't forgive women. You don't go back to that shit. Yes, I'm going misogynistic on this shit.
He's not familiar with them. That's why he uses a proper noun. He says a woman. He hasn't experienced one before.
If you ever steal from thy brethren, your hands shall be cut, as the Bible says. Eye for an eye.
That's the Quran.
Here he is committing hate crimes during the month of Pride, okay? Hate crimes. Yeah.
But overall,
Yeah.
worries that is enough. When do you go ahead and say you don't go back, you don't forgive?
I
What
think you
is it
just-
when you go ahead and say, fuck that, you're never gonna go ahead and forgive that? So no, do not free Leetah Faye.
Free
If you
Leetah
wanna,
Faye.
if
Free
you wanna
Leetah
free
Faye.
Leetah Faye, let Diddy out. If you wanna free Leetah Faye, let Diddy out. That's how it fucking goes. And if you let Diddy out, free R. Kelly. Free R. Kelly. Free R. Kelly. Free R. Kelly.
I feel like the audience might need a little backstory. Very briefly, I used to be a drug addict and a criminal. Yeah, but I'm white, so everything's fine.
Can I just say, I don't think the audience submitted that question.
Yeah, who the fuck submitted that question? I need to know right now.
I will say it does look like my handwriting. So I think we're going to move on to the next third and final topic of this first debate. All right. This completely random topic. You all saw it. Pedro, you are for this topic. And the third and final topic is revenge. Thank you.
There's nothing sweeter than a dish served really fucking cold. Let me ask you, do you know the feeling of killing the enemy? There's nothing sweeter than that. And for that, you should take revenge.
Tupac said that, right?
Socrates, I believe.
Think about how good it would feel. The motherfucker that fucked you. That piece of shit that cheated on you. If you could just go ahead and send them those nudes back when you're fucking, right? How good does it feel? You're like, yeah, fuck that guy, right? Absolutely. Girls, come on, don't give me that shit. Don't, you're all fucking looking at me like you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. You do too. But please, understand that revenge is something you need to do tactically. And for that, you need finesse. Such finesse that will only come mainly from a woman. Women are explicitly good at going and taking revenge. So yes, I'm still going misogynistic on this fucking shit. So,
Wow.
my women, please, I want to hear you. Go ahead and tell me, over here, who the fuck has not taken revenge on somebody? Come on, you're all looking at me, I see you.
You're trying to get your friends on your side, and I think
What
they've
friends?
already given up on you. And if that's not the best revenge I could have out of this, I don't think I even need revenge. I don't need revenge. I can just lift it up to the higher power. I can just amount to my weight. I can drink an ounce of Lubriderm, slip it out, let it fly, let it slide. No need for revenge when you already are the winner. Catch up.
You haven't won shit.
Okay.
Guys, let's
Okay.
keep it funny. You're about to like cut each other's throats, you know?
It's a serious topic.
And Shannon, I love what you said. Very, very impassioned. But you're so full of shit. Like in the hallway before, you're like, I'm gonna kill these motherfuckers tonight.
Listen, commit to the bit. I will defend whatever topic I need to defend tonight. No morals, baby. No morals.
Shannon for
will lead.
senator.
Someone almost clapped for no morals, and they're like, I don't know. Some morals.
The ladies.
I
The
think.
ladies almost clap for no morals. What's up, ladies?
Fake support. You don't like each other.
All right. Well, as long as there's no more rebuttals, we can go to the judges to see who moves on to the final round. How's that sound? I'm going to start with you, Leetah. Out of those 3 topics, who do you think was the funniest and deserves to move forward?
All right. You know, I'm a little biased on this topic, on this round, considering one of the topics was my freedom. Okay. I didn't even bring these. I manifested these. That's incredible. Why are they here?
I don't know. It's just part of the set.
Is my parole officer here, or just did she bring them? All right, so
Your entire jury's here tonight.
apparently, I can't help, but I mean, I'm gonna have to go with Shannon. Shannon won for me that round.
That is
Fake support.
Sorry, Pedro.
We don't
Sorry,
like each other.
Pedro.
that is 1 for Shannon Aleem. Mr. Salt, let's hear your take.
I feel like Pedro had good points, but I didn't see the passion behind your words, bro. Like, I like a good liar, and Shannon was lying her ass off just now, the whole way.
Women.
Hey.
Don't do it, Salty.
And I
do
like
it.
I like my politicians when they lie. So I'm gonna have to give this to Shannon.
Hey, that is 2 for Shannon. That is actually all that we need, but John, I do want to hear your take on this.
Good, because I'm fucking up here. I have to say, I agree with what Sam was saying about your passion, but you were very passionate about locking Leetah up, and I came around to your position. I'm on your side now with that, but 2 out of 3 went to Shannon. Got to give it to Shannon.
Oh, that is 3 for the Grandmaster, Shannon Aleem. Shannon is going to move on to the final round. Give it up for Pedro Martin, though, an absolute legend of the show. He will. Hell yeah. He will forever be a Grandmaster debater, but he did lose the chain. So someone else is taking that home tonight. It might be Shannon, or it might be one of these next debaters. Normally, between the debates, we like to sponsor stuff and say some random shit, which I did forget to say. You know, shout out to Dade County Comedy. They're the one that pretty much helps put everything on. Shout out to Stand Up Miami, wherever we're at, and Just the Funny and Sherry. Yes, Sherry over at the bar. Just shout out to South Beach Comedy Club, too. She's right here. But we're going to get this next debate started. This guy ended up taking home the title of Season 2. He had to go through some very talented prospects, but he did it. And don't open his freezer door. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for a Grandmaster debater, Thomas LaMountain. Thomas LaMountain, ladies and gentlemen. He's doing the Eddie Pierre.
I don't get that joke.
All right, well, if you were here on time, you would have, but...
My fault. I was booked other places, unlike these other comedians. Sorry, I had an 8:30 show I had to be at. My bad.
Hell yeah. Thomas, dude, thank you for coming first and foremost. But tell me, why do you think you're going to be the first ever super grandmaster debater?
I truly don't. I think it being, June and stuff like that, probably Shannon's gay ass is gonna take this home, but I'm here, I'm not queer, but hey, we're got to have a fucking good time, baby!
Hell yeah. I do want to ask about your song. Oh, what the?
Oh yeah, my walk-up song?
Yeah, how'd you do that, dude? I was curious. AI?
Yeah, I told AI to write a dumbass song for Zach Newford's dumbass, my competitor. If you want, I'd like to go over the lyrics if I could. It says, Zach Newford, you're gonna lose because you're a stupid loser. Zach Newford, eat your cookie like the monster with the blue fur. Zach Newford, I'll cut you up and I'll put you in a juicer. Zach Newford, I'm debating, you're just hating like a big turd.
It sounds like you wrote this shit, not AI.
No, AI just did the beat, I don't know how to use logic. No producers in the room. Cool. Hell yeah.
No.
They're all booked.
They're all booked. They had a 10 o'clock show. Lucky.
Well, I think since you've been talking so much crap, I think we should get him up here to defend himself.
I agree.
This guy was the first ever Grandmaster Debater of Master Debaters Comedy Show. He is currently sitting at number one, pound for pound, the number one debater in the entire Master Debater League. And he's debating out of San Diego, California. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Zach Newford!
God bless America, you guys. USA!
Ladies and gentlemen, Zach Newford, the original Grandmaster Debater. Thank you for being here, sir.
It's my pleasure, you guys. I had nothing better to do than to be at the greatest comedy show in Miami!
I agree. Yeah. No, I would rather be anywhere else. So, however, Disney World does sound nice. But Zach, dude, you were the first ever Grandmaster Debater. Do you think you have what it takes to be the first ever Super Grandmaster Debater?
I do. I have a secret weapon. I am a free speech absolutist. That means I can say anything, anywhere. Like in a crowded theater, I might shout, "Fire!" So yeah, basically.
You dropped a hard R on the fire there. I liked it.
He's right about that. That's free speech, you guys.
Hell yeah, we'll see. That's a bold strategy. We'll see how it pans out. But I do think we're just going to jump right into it. Thomas, since you are technically the underdog here, in the air, sir.
Tails.
It is tails. Congratulations. So do you want to be for or against on the first topic, sir?
I'm gonna be against.
You're against? Oh, snap.
You fucking heard me!
Spoken like the weak piece of spaghetti that you are.
Your ass is grass, Newford!
Well, give me some of that raw noodle next time. Marinara.
Oh, you're gonna get Alfredo sauce.
Okay, thank you. Something white finally up here.
Well, actually, this is the very first time in the Masturbators history that we've had 6 white people on stage.
USA!
Right.
USA!
Give me that. Am I right? Damn right.
All right. Well, Mr. Newford, you're for this first topic. It was randomly pulled from that bucket. There is no conversation about this being a good topic whatsoever. Zach, the first topic is legalizing meth.
Legalizing methamphetamines, or as our preschoolers call it, Adderall breakfast. I happen to hail from a state, California, where meth is not only legal, it's encouraged. I don't want to live in a country where you show up to a red light and some toothless hobo doesn't harass you for $15. Thomas LaMountain might not, because he doesn't have $15. And why stop there? Legalize meth, legalize weed, and legalize homosexuality! A lot of homosexuals like meth. There's a pipeline.
I didn't know that was a thing. Sweet. The more you know. Hey, anyone out there like meth?
Leetah.
They do, but they're talking.
Used to. It's true, though. All the gay guys I went to rehab with, they love methamphetamines. And if you want to commit really weird fucking crimes, just do meth. I recommend it. Thank you.
Hell yeah. Well, let's hear the other side. Mr. LaMountain, you are against legalizing meth.
Of course I'm against legalizing meth. Are we fucking crazy in here? If we legalize meth, Leetah Faye's dead in a day. Look at her. If Leetah Faye is dead, then who's gonna pay for spray tans? Who's gonna buy the shitty hair dye at CVS? Nobody! We can't legalize meth. Okay, if we legalize meth, then what are we doing? Now pro gaming's having Adderall up the wazoo, all these 14-year-olds on Call of Duty, bang bang shooting you in the face, calling you a noob, teabagging you in real life. It'd be a catastrophe. All these kids taking their test on these Adderalls, not even Adderalls, they're going for the big fucking juicing up in between the toes so their teachers don't see their fucked up veins. All right, it'd be madness. We can't legalize meth. Listen, we all like not giving that $15 to that homeless person because we know he's doing illegal things. If he was doing legal things, we'd be like, shit, man, just fucking get the money yourself, dude. Come on. And to you, Zach Newford, fuck you, I got $40 on me. And I'm not gonna give it to you fucking idiots. Especially not that black guy that he gave like $5 to. No, I need it. What? To buy legal drugs.
He is
He's
putting
sucking
it
my
back
dick
in his
right now.
wallet right now.
I'm sliding the $40 back to Zach Newford to let me borrow that. For the bit. For the bit.
Very good.
I forfeit the rest of my time.
Thomas LaMountain, ladies and gentlemen.
Holy shit, Thomas. You fucking really mumbled your way through that one. Thomas, you debate like you have sex with an extra cock in your mouth. That's...
You weren't supposed to say that. I told you that in confidence.
It was my cock, and imagine the gravitas of basing an argument on Leetah following the law.
How dare you disrespect a judge like that? How dare you disrespect a very qualified judge like Leetah Faye? I'll list her qualifications right now. She's a woman.
No, you guys, Leetah Faye is one of the most accomplished producers in South Florida. She does a great show. I like Leetah's shows.
Dude, what the fuck are you doing right now?
Sucking up a little bit. Leetah shows, they run on time, nobody leaves, everybody kills. You'd make a great manager at Auschwitz. We love Leetah for that.
Dude, we can run that together. Let's fucking go.
Thomas is actually Jewish.
You should see my penis. It's so circumcised. Twice. And when I wrestle, I put people in Star of David holds, not triangle ones.
Hell yeah, double the damage.
It's just 2 triangle holds on top of each other.
That is how he has sex too. That's...
And Zach never taps out.
No, I always finish first.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, are you guys done flirting with each other? Can we move on to the?
I'm gonna
the
kiss
next
Zach on
topic?
the lips before this is out. Come here.
Hold on.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Why was there blood on your hands?
Well, I can explain everything at once. My girlfriend is here. So I shouldn't be kissing another man, and she's on her period.
Beautiful. The fuck is the next topic?
Yeah, I think it's time. Thomas, you are for this topic. The very second topic is pimping out your wife.
Guys, I think someone with only $40 to his fucking name knows a little bit about why you should pimp out your wife. I don't have money, honey. Oh, you want to go out to Olive Garden or somewhere fancy like such? You gotta go have sex with Damar, baby. And if I pimp out my wife, it's gonna be cheap. Listen. I, of all people, know what she's capable of. And it's not a lot.
I love that.
She loves some good, she's just like me. We love some good locked eyes missionary. Just saying I love you over and over and over and over again. And that's what you're gonna get for the low, low rate of $25 for the night, the whole night. The whole night, not even like by the hour, the whole night you can have her. Just some lovely locked eyes missionary, just a pillow princess through and through. But she's mine, and I know that she's coming back to me by the end of the night. Unless you want it for 2 nights, $40. 40 for 2 nights. There's a deal, a lovely deal. And wouldn't you rather pimp your wife out than some random black man? You all know it's black. He said pimp. We all know what we pictured. Am I right? Okay. Oh, that would be fun to pimp out your wife. I could wear just like all purple suits, you know? Have a hat with like a feather in it and a cane. I could start hating my wife and it'd be like, okay, you know? Because she's an employee, that's why. Pimp out your wife, make a little money on your honey, baby. Thank you, I rest my case.
Thomas LaMountain, ladies and gentlemen. Take it away, Mr. Newford.
The most fantastical part of that story was Thomas having a female wife. That's this fantasy land you're spinning. That was some classic hipster logic. The vinyl was turning, but we already heard that before, and it was vaguely racist too. I heard that.
Purposely racist.
See, when it comes to racism, Thomas does it for the love of the game, not for a quick buck. And that's why, when it comes to men sleeping with your wife, you don't do it for money. You do it because you have a weird cuck fetish. In fact, that argument really just sounded something like what Shannon's husband was telling me in the back room. I rest my time. Thank you, cuck. The laughter is because it's all true. That's...
Sure it is.
$40, you said.
All
huh?
I know is the black guy that got $5 is going home with Thomas's wife after this.
I need that money back.
This isn't yours.
All right. Well,
Leetah, anything to say?
All this talk of $40, that's also Thomas's fantasy, all at the same time. 40 buckaroos. Like
Just fucking kiss me, Zach.
like the land mammal.
Kiss, 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 kiss.
listen, if you guys do end up kissing, you guys can both tag team debate Shannon.
Oh, that's good. Who would be the head and who would be the tail?
Dibs on tails.
It's because he's going to sell it after the show.
How do you think I got this $40? I said it was from Zach Newford himself earlier.
It was worth about 20.
All right.
How you guys doing over there?
We just pulled a hot topic right out of that bucket.
A whole store, you say?
God,
You guys have ruined Pride Month, I swear.
I'll suck your dick right now, John Gregory.
Pride Month is back.
Suck his dick.
Lift up
Suck
his flag.
his dick. Suck his dick. Suck it.
All right. Zach, you are for this third and final topic, and it is, I don't even know if I can say it, polyamory.
Polyamory. I think that's Salty Sam's sister. Yes. We've all heard.
Bringing up my sister makes it incest, not polyamory.
Well, I wanted to appeal to Thomas's Nebraska roots in some way, shape, or form. That's nice to keep it in the family. Yes. I heard you were defining poly. Could you help me out? What's
Multiple wives or multiple husbands?
multiple wives
And I do want to state,
or multiple husbands?
That's polygamy, not polyamory.
okay, someone give us a hot definition on polyamory, because I don't
Who
even
the
know.
fuck has Google in here?
It's okay. As a grandmaster debater, I can work with polyamory, which to my understanding is having sex with a parrot while you have a wife. That's what would be the... It comes from the definitions coming to the table. I see that.
They brought up a dictionary for us.
Yeah, that's the only dick you're getting tonight,
All right.
Thomas.
Google
I didn't say
says,
shit.
Oh, that was not you?
No.
Oh, sorry. Well, you can still have some dick. There's a couple of eligible bachelors in the front row here.
okay, so it is, polyamory is a form of ethical non-monogamy involving multiple romantic or sexual relationships with the knowledge and consent of all parties. So
In other words, being Dominican. That's what I'm trying to say.
Let's go. That's only half true. From the husband's perspective, you guys heard it. It was ethical. My job's already done, you guys. It's fucking baked into the definition of the word. Polyamory is, from what we just heard, the right thing to do. That's, me more, I love you and I love only you. That's, oh, yeah, she's recording this for divorce proceedings that will happen decades down the line. I'm giving up half of what I will be worth in 20 years to tell you guys. To tell you guys that polyamory is the future. We've been living in a time where it's one man, one wife for too long. Just ask Shannon and her gay husband. And his boyfriend Thomas. There is a third way, you guys. And that way is for every man to have all the women that he wants. A truth teller among us. And for women to accept it. Yeah! We lost one. We lost one on the polyamory art. It wasn't going to be you, dear. It wasn't going to be... But thanks for playing.
All right. Zach Newford, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. LaMountain?
You hear that, Zach Newford's girlfriend? You're not enough. Huh? Not enough for the new Ford. He needs a little new fling. That's what he needs. You know this is not enough? Zach Newford's debates. They're not enough. You know who follows polygamy? Mormons, and they're gross, icky people. Yucky, 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 all the way up in Utah. Closing liquor stores at 8 p.m. Bastards! All of them. Polygamy? Who can keep track of all those bitches? Lord knows I can't. I'm pimping my wife out. It's way more than I can handle. I have 3 more bitches on that roster. I'm fucked. I'm underwater. You can't be polygamous. You can barely handle all that ass on your girlfriend. You think 3 of those, you got that? You got that, buddy? Women love, oh, I can take all the dicks you want. Be real. You can take 3 max. And that's covering all the holes. Look at Leetah Faye. I have nothing to say about that. Just look at her. Polygamy, you filthy sluts. I can't even stand you, just as much as I can't stand Zach Newford. So, Zach Newford's girlfriend, if you want like something like monogamous, like I'm here, you know, like I'm. The gay things are just like a bit, like I'm, you know, I'm chill and, you know, I don't even know if like you are the person I'm looking at. If you are Zach Newford's girlfriend, oh, it is. I was right. Okay, great. I love you.
Hola, mi amor.
And if Zach Newford won't kiss me, oh boy, I hope you do. I'll be here.
The problem is we know Zach's into the cuck stuff, so.
Get in your hole. Get back in the hole, Thomas. Get the. Leetah may look like a real doll. But the most ironic part there was Thomas. Stand back up, Thomas LaMountain. Let him see it. Oh shit! He's sucking my dick. He's practicing what he preaches. God, I wish I had a really big belt right now. Okay.
He is actually taking off his belt.
I don't have $30.
This is what this is what he used to choke me last night.
See, for all you guys, this is shocking and surprising. Thomas LaMountain was late tonight because he was double fisting at the glory hole, and those cocks belong to Shannon, Lalim, and I. So I just found it ironic that you were making fun of Mormons, given that you still consider yourself a virgin after soaking with your sister.
That was a long time ago, Zach.
Back in the cornfields of Nebraska. It was last week. He was on vacation.
Fuck you. You son of a bitch. Don't you bring my sister into there.
You brought my girlfriend in. You brought it into the mud. I'm just here to take it out and turn your sister into my fucking rag doll. Holy shit. That's a non-sexual metaphor. I just love my girlfriend and only my girlfriend, but I am gonna whoop your sister's ass, dude.
I've never seen a cuck fight before. This is amazing.
Well, they're in a Little Havana. You could go see one tonight. That's cockfighting.
I'm so scared right now.
This is intense.
He's gonna fuck my sister after this, Salty. You hear that? What the fuck am I supposed to do, man?
He's just getting your sloppy seconds. You're good, bro.
That's okay? You fucking bastard.
If I had a sister...
Who the fuck won, dude? Just who won? I want to be off the stage, man.
Yeah, well, that's what we're going to. I was just going to say, if I had a sister, both of you could fuck her.
Does she look like you, J. Millie?
It's actually just me in a wig. That's
Oh.
I like that.
That's okay, then.
all right.
Before we get out of here, I want to say I was very happy to share the stage with Thomas LaMountain. He's one of the great newcomers to the scene. And I am sad that Thomas LaMountain is leaving us for Austin, Texas. I'm just worried that if we give him these trophies, he's going to pawn them when he becomes a homeless man on 8th Street. That's it's inevitable. See how bad he wants it?
Hold on.
I want it more than life itself. I want it bad. I want it bad, want it bad, want it bad.
All right.
I'm hot for Zachy.
Thank you.
All right. So,
I'll do it any month.
all right. I think we're going to move to our judges. Do you guys think we have this one figured out? I'm going to start with John this time. We'll start at the opposite end.
First, I would like. Is there security at this show? Like, I need someone walking them to their cars for the safety of the audience here tonight. Zach, I had no idea you were funny, man. This has been awesome to see. This has been great.
Thank you. That does mean a lot coming from the lead character of Mice and Men. That's.
I'm judging you right now.
He's the hero.
Do you
of
think
the
that
story.
was worth $1? Anyway, like I said, I never thought you were funny. You suck dick tonight. No, I gotta give it to LaMountain. I think his comebacks, and he's not afraid of his sexuality, and I feel like you're a little afraid of it. So,
If he kissed him, would that change it?
let's find out.
We kissed. It was very romantic.
All right. That is one for Thomas LaMountain. Mr. Salt?
I got to give it to Thomas. I really liked his passion behind the debate. I like how he challenged everyone, and he likes to invest in the right kind of people. And it made my inner white man very happy when you denied the black people. It was very nice. Very happy.
Wakanda forever.
That is two for Thomas LaMountain, and that is all we need. But Leetah, I do want to hear your take.
First of all, I just want to let the audience know, if you want to see more gay, cuck, virgin male comedians just flirt with each other, you can come to any of my comedy shows at any time. It was a tough one. You guys are both very enthusiastic, very gay with each other, and I liked that a lot. I'm gonna need tongue to change my mind, baby. I'm gonna go with Thomas LaMountain.
Ooh, that is 3 for LaMountain. And there is an upset at Master Debaters. But ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Zach Newford, first ever Grandmaster Debater. He is losing the belt. USA, 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 USA. Hell yeah. It's a living legend, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations, Thomas. You made it through. We are going to have Big Booty get on back up here. Shannon Leem is coming back to the stage, but while she's... Oh, shit.
Finally, something I can suck.
Oh, no. We are going to get banned from YouTube, I'm sure.
You like
Welcome
it.
back, Shannon.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome. Thank you.
I feel like this is going to make for one hell of a debate. We got a fake penis and someone who's just dying to suck something.
Yeah. I think we can make it happen.
I think we will.
I think we can make it happen for this crowd here tonight.
Your fake penis reminds me of my glory days. Yes.
Oh yeah. Your face frequents that. I know.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you dressed up as Jeffrey Dahmer tonight.
Yes. That's why you dressed up as my mother tonight.
Get ready to get Tometrized.
All right.
Do you just walk all these people?
Huh? No, I mean, you guys just kept talking about me. The whole time you and Zach were up here, it was just all about me. And so I had to return. I had to reprise my role.
Yeah, you won the first round. What the fuck? That's how the game works, Shannon. You stupid bitch. That's how the game works.
I had to be every punchline for you guys. You guys were like, polyamory, Shannon's the expert. I'm gonna fuck Shannon and her husband. And it's like, Thomas LaMountain has already been in my bed, okay?
And Shannon.
Yes. Like, come on, like, the worst thing that's gonna happen is that Thomas is gonna beat me down, like... Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes,
what?
you can, Zach Newford's girlfriend. Yes, you can. Oh, not you.
All right. I say we get it on the way. Shannon, go ahead and call the Flanagan's flip in the air, okay?
Heads.
Yep, it's heads.
Okay.
So do you want to be for or against on the first random topic?
I'll be for.
You are for it. Perfect. All right, the first random topic is Taylor Swift is a whore.
You know what? There's something I know a lot about. Taylor Swift is probably the biggest whore in the music industry. And, you know, I can say this because I've seen her quite a few times. Have you seen her in concert? Have you seen the outfits? They're pretty hoary. You know, anybody Taylor Swift fans in here? Absolutely nobody is a Taylor Swift fan in here because everybody believes she's a whore, okay? We know she's getting railed by Travis Kelce, okay? You gotta be a whore to take that kind of dick, you know? That's a tight end. That's a tight end with a tight, big dick, you know what I'm saying? And you gotta be a whore. You gotta be a whore to fuck Harry Styles and fucking all these other guys. Like, why is she fucking all of my childhood loves? Why is she coming after everybody? Why is she fucking... I don't know, Taylor Lautner, man. That's probably the biggest beef I have. This girl's the only one that likes Taylor Lautner. Taylor Swift, if you didn't know, she sucked a fair amount of dicks. We're not going to count them out loud because it's too many to count. It would take too long. But she is, in fact, probably the biggest whore that we know, and that's why Kanye has been talking about her.
Are you taking a fucking picture right now?
Yes, it will make sense later. Thomas, take it away.
Taylor Swift's no whore. Are you crazy? If she was really a whore, if T-Swizzle was truly a whore, she'd be fucking the entire Kansas City Chiefs. Not just one player. Are we crazy? Do you know that Taylor Swift just bought all of her music back so that she owns that shit in a big, like, billion-dollar deal? A whore doesn't buy her shit back. She sells it for as much money as she can. That fucking whore. No. Taylor Swift is no whore. She's America's sweetheart. She's the Beyonce of white women. We all love T-Swizzle. Even if you don't love T-Swizzle, you probably like that little catchy song that like Kendrick Lamar was on. Now we got bad blood. You all remember that song, right? That should have been in the halftime show because everyone loves Taylor Swift. But you want to know why it wasn't? Because she's not a fucking whore. I want to just give that shit out to Pepsi for their fucking halftime show.
Thomas, you would know a lot about Taylor Swift's song Bad Blood because I heard you have HIV.
Ed, you're just not going to tell everyone that your period gave that to me? Be
Polyamory.
honest. Polyamory is a hell of a sexual arrangement. But I love it. Zach Newford's girlfriend.
He's sticking out his ass for me.
Well, you have that dildo on. Get to it, baby. Get to it. Hey, lady. Who do you think won that first round? No, you. Yeah, who do you think won that first round? Well, she's pegging me. Who do you think won?
Well, she's not even qualified to judge this. Let's be
And
real.
Leetah Faye
You're
is.
putting her on the spot.
Feels like a fucking circus in here.
All right. Unless there's any, are there more rebuttals, or can we move on to the second topic?
This is what it sounds like when Taylor Swift has sex.
That's what it sounds like when Travis Kelce squeezes her boobs, yeah. Good girl.
We can all agree that Taylor Swift is America's ass, though, right?
Hell yeah.
What does that mean?
Ass?
She has an ass of a charcuterie board. That's what I'm trying to say.
That, I feel like I would also. What does that mean? The charcuterie board? Like there's just a lot of meat or cheese?
It's a flat ass. That's what I'm trying to say.
Got it. Then why would that be America's
Stop
ass?
talking about me.
No, Shen, you're thick as a mug. Turn around, girl. Show them. That's no charcuterie board.
Hell yeah! Give it up for that ass.
Yeah.
No one felt right saying that one. I'll say that. All right, we're gonna move on to the second topic. I guess we're gonna go with this one. It is random. Thomas, you are for this, and it is they're turning the frogs gay.
Why stop at frogs? They're fucking turning everything gay. Lord knows they turned me gay. I was once a straight man back in 2019. Then I got the vaccine and whoa, now I like sucking cock. I love it. I got that Johnson & Johnson, now that's all I want in my mouth. Just some fucking Johnsons. The frogs aren't gay, we're all a little gay. Me nonetheless. That man gets it. He said yes proudly. And he has his arm around a woman too. Weird! Meet me after the show. I'll be fucking Zach in the parking lot. They're turning the frogs gay. Of course they are. The amount of red dye in our fucking Twizzlers. The butter in our movie popcorn. That's not real. You know that. That's that queer quality recipe. You put it in your mouth, then you're gonna start putting things in your booty hole. Disgusting stuff. This couple hasn't liked anything that anyone has said this whole night, and I approve. But alas, you're still here, waiting for something funny to happen. Maybe if you were gay, you'd like this shit. Try that movie Butter Popcorn. It'll make you queer. I rest my case.
take it away.
All right. It is not them making the frogs gay. It is Thomas making the frogs gay. Okay? Thomas is sticking his dick in every frog throat he can. Okay? He is jumping over backs of frogs to get his dick more warts. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is how the frogs are turning gay. They look at him, they get a mustache, they fucking get a dick in their butt. Okay? This is what happens to them. And it's not just generalized. It's not the government doing this. It's not the government's fault. This one thing that is not the government's fault. It's Thomas's fault. It's Thomas's fault because it's always Thomas's fault. He's the reason his parents got divorced, okay? He's the reason. He's the reason his parents got divorced, and he's the reason the frogs are gay.
You're goddamn right I'm fucking those frogs. And I wear condoms too, and they're a ribbit for their pleasure.
And I like lambskin because I'm a bad girl.
Nice, dude, for real.
You know, there's no, like, with you and Zach Thomas, there's all of this great sexual tension, and it's just gone with a woman on stage.
He doesn't want to fuck me. He came in my bed and he wouldn't even look me in the eye.
John, that blowjob's still on the table for real, though. Like, for real, though.
Okay.
If you want me to suck your dick, like, for real, I'll suck your dick.
All right, yeah, man.
Like, for real.
Listen, my husband will give you a blowjob, and
I can't.
I'm going to sell my husband. In fact, we're not selling our wives, we're selling our husbands. My husband will suck your dick.
$40 on the husband sucking my dick. I'll start the bidding here.
Going once, 50. My husband looks like Cillian Murphy. Anybody else? 60, 65, 95. That was a woman. What the fuck?
Zach, I need more money, please.
You know the economy's bad when men are paying men to suck their dick. The economy's terrible right now.
Happy Pride Month from Chick-fil-A, one of our proud sponsors.
I wish. They have great chicken sandwiches. Anyways,
They're making the frogs gay.
Yeah, that was something. We might have to.
Great recap, Shannon.
That was an interesting topic. Yeah, spit in my mouth. Nobody's gonna
Get
chance
over
it.
it, you
Please
silly
chance
goose.
it.
Who the fuck let you in? You're not welcome here.
All right, Shannon, you are for this third and possibly the final topic, and it is relaxing child labor laws.
I see a lot of ladies out there. And I'm going to come for you on this one, okay? Have you ever shopped at Shein? Okay? Have you ever shopped at Forever 21, RIP? Okay? We need to bring back child labor because these kids are just trying to provide for their families. If you're against child labor, you're against feeding children. You're for unhoused children. Okay? So the best thing you can do is support children and their small, nimble fingers stitching my beautiful windbreakers and creating the best dildos you'll ever see in your life. Children are for labor laws. Children are for dildos. Children are for craftsmanship. Suck it. Suck it. Let the people see it.
This will be if this happens, this is the second time someone sucked a dildo on Master Debaters.
Ooh, yeah. Are you ready?
It won't be history, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Don't, please don't.
Guys, I went to jail for stealing stuff on meth, and you guys are grossing me the fuck out.
I can't believe you're still here, Leetah. Truly.
Free Leetah.
All right, Thomas, let's hear it, sir.
You heard it here first, folks. Children are for dildos. That's what Shannon wants you to believe. I'm not a man I don't want the relaxation of child labor laws. I'm against that completely. Don't relax child labor laws, tighten them. Let's have them work more hours. Let's make it a law to work more hours. Let's make sure that they get paid the lowest they can. How about they, instead of school, they go to these little sweatshops and they just stitch words and they learn that's a G, that's an R, that's an A. They'll figure out eventually. Okay, let's tighten those work hours up. Let's tighten them up so that they can get real good at making the products that we love. Listen, our scores are down. Our test scores are all the way down. RFK wants you to think that they're up. They're not. Shut the fuck up, Leetah. I was just in school recently. I'm so young, the Kids' Choice Awards was important to me a few years ago. I know that nothing really matters in school. We're all using the Chat GPT and the AI bullshit to get through. Let's just get them to the workshops, baby. Daddy needs a new iPhone 23. And I'm not gonna make it. My fingies are too big. I need your little Vietnamese fingers to get in there and make that charging point different so I can buy a new charger every 4 years.
Is anybody else confused that he's arguing my position? I'm like,
that wasn't the
do I
prompt.
automatically win if he? Do I win this round if he's?
Technically, it is called a bust in Master Debater's lore.
I'm sorry, did I not debate I am against relaxing child labor laws. No, we shouldn't relax them. We should tighten them and put in new laws that let them
You just keep
go
saying
further.
tighten.
What's the
I know
fucking
your
prompt?
asshole's loose.
What's the
okay?
prompt?
Holy shit.
Leetah, read the prompt.
You are rock hard right in my face, sir. It is... Yeah, I'll let Leetah read if she can.
Bro, I am not. This is so unfair. I know I look like I'm too pretty to read, but spoiler alert, I am literate. The prompt was relaxing child labor laws. I believe Shannon might be correct. Oh,
Leetah read that like it was a prescription bottle.
I wish, dog.
It's because she read it from memory when I said it earlier. She didn't actually read it. Watch, give her something like this. Yep, can't read that.
Leetah is pretty.
I will say I think Thomas is arguing within the frame of the prompt because he wasn't saying he's not arguing. The argument is not for child labor. It's around the laws regarding child labor. And if I understand your position correctly, you want to force children to work.
Thank you, John. You know what? You get 2 blowjobs now.
Can one of them be from Zach?
Of course, if he's willing, Zach will give you back your money. For a blowjob, I'm John Gregory.
Sam, do you think?
Dirty
do you
girl.
think? So we got one judge saying it's a bust, one saying it's not. We'll leave it up to you, sir.
I'm like confused on what he was trying to tighten the whole time.
His butthole.
He kept saying tighten a lot. And I'm still trying to figure that out. If you can just elaborate more on what you're trying to tighten.
I want to tighten the laws on child labor.
I swear I heard you're trying to tighten the walls
I'm
of
trying
child
to
labor.
tighten the jaws of child labor workers so that they shut up and get back to work. Do I have to say it any fucking slower? I feel like I'm losing my mind here. I'm in a room full of idiots. This couple knows.
I also like that you pick on, like, clearly they don't speak English.
Look at how offended
why
she
aren't
is.
they
She's
laughing?
like, I'm white.
Nino Trabajo.
Gringa.
All right. We did not get to the bottom of it, but I do think this has been so much fun.
Edge.
I think we should do. Who said it? Edge. What? Edge. Edging round. Is that what we want? We want to just stretch it on just a little bit further. Thank you, Mike. All right, we'll do one more. Thomas, you were for the last one, or were you against?
I was against relaxing child labor laws. How many fucking times do I have to say this shit?
All right. The edging round topic is nude beaches.
Oh, baby, let your yiddies out. Nude beaches? Are we crazy? Listen, you ever heard of a thing called sunning? It's where you expose your tight little pooper to the sun, and you get all that vitamin D right in the crack. Something that never sees the light of day. Never once. You know what tan lines are? Fucking lame-ass shit, dude. No one likes tan lines. Get out there. Get your top off. Get your bottoms off. Get that dick out. It's not as small. It's smaller than the dildo in Shannon's pants, for sure. It'll never be that big. But nude beaches are something beautiful. You ever wondered, hey, I haven't seen a man's penis since like the locker room in high school. How am I doing like right now? Go to a nude beach. You're doing pretty average. And that's okay. They're not really bigger than you, but they're not really smaller than you either. And that gives you a little bit of satisfaction for just a little bit of time. And then you go there, you go check out if women's vaginas are as blown out as your girlfriend's. And they're not. They're not, and you start to question things. But that's what they're there for. That's what nude beaches are there for. Answers.
It's interesting that Thomas likes to sun his asshole at a beach to get vitamin D. It's almost like it's the only D going in his ass. I, for one, am against nude beaches. Anybody ever have sex on the beach? Okay? If you've had sex on the beach, you may know that there will turn some friction. Okay? And I know a thing about having a dick, and I know a thing about having a pussy. That's because I have both. And I know that the last thing you want to do is have your bare genitalia out at the beach. This is your sacred gem. This is your hidden beauty. This is something you save for that special someone. You don't go to the beach to do this. You go in your grandmother's bed. You know, like you go somewhere where you can be intimate and naked and comfortable and cozy with lace and quilts and comfort and cookies. Okay? You don't go to a nude beach where you get a yeast infection. And I know we've got ladies here in the crowd tonight. I know we have lots of ladies here in the crowd tonight, and I know, and you know, that we hate a yeast infection. And for that reason, I hate nude beaches. No yeast infections.
Don't feel like we have to rebuttal because we do have closing statements. Essentially, Thomas, if you want to go ahead. Actually, can we flip to the next slide? Ooh, guys, you guys can scan that code, go to our Instagram page, and you guys can vote on who you think becomes the next Super Grandmaster debater, the first one ever. But before we do that, we're going to get closing statements, and then we'll get your guys' votes. So, Thomas, you can take it away first.
Do their votes count?
Yes, their votes count. We're going to tally it all up. This is a democracy, dude. This is master debaters.
I thought this was an oligarchy. What the fuck?
We did that for a little bit, but they've overthrown me.
Zach, you can take your dollar back.
But Thomas, tell us why, just sum it all up, why you deserve to be this first ever Super Grandmaster debater.
Ladies and gentlemen of Joseph Funny, we've had some fun tonight, haven't we? I've loved you. You've liked me. But here I am on this stage, fulfilled, made it to the end, but yet I still feel empty. Zach wouldn't kiss me. Shannon wouldn't peg me. Are you really going to allow me to walk away empty-handed, having been blue-balled the whole night? I think you better than that, crowd. I think you better. So vote for me. Thomas LaMountain!
Go, Shannon, go.
Okay. I think you should vote for me because if anybody knows how to masturbate, it's a woman, okay? We have to finish the job so frequently. We masturbate too, and we've been unrecognized for all the masturbating we've done in our lives, all the times we've touched ourselves, every time we've stolen a vibrating toothbrush or a razor or maybe a personal massager from our mom or a neck massager that our dad uses, and then we'll smell like us later, okay? Women, we deserve to win. We deserve to be the master debater. We deserve this together.
Shannon Aleem, ladies and gentlemen. Guys, I fucked up.
You
I put the
scanned
wrong
this.
QR code. No, it's actually our Instagram page.
Oh, shit.
Which is, yeah, no, I fucked that up. Big
Oh,
fuck up. My
shit.
apologies. Hey, what?
2020 all over again.
Yeah, no, so
Rita.
our Instagram page is Master Debaters Comedy Show.
People, you may have noticed that the QR code may not be working at the moment. If you go on the story of Master Debaters at Instagram, follow us on Instagram. How are you doing that? You
Hey.
can vote for Shannon or Thomas on the story right now. If you go and vote on the story.
Yes, it is there. But
You
while you
better
guys are
vote for
looking
me
us
or
up,
we're gonna have bad
know.
blood.
while you're looking us up, we are going to get our judges' vote, and then we'll tally it all up at the end.
I didn't like when he talked. It felt like I was
Yeah,
on a
no, it's-
ride that just like broke, you know?
Yeah, it did not sound comforting, I will say that. But while we are waiting to get everyone's votes in, Leetah, tell us, who do
You
you
can
think
suck my
deserves to take all the trophies here tonight?
Well, congratulations to this audience. From what I can see, this is the first time most of you get to vote legally, so that's super cool for you. Congratulations. Man, this is a tough round. I really don't want to go first. John Gregory, take it over.
Oh, Leetah, you coward. Honestly, I thought you guys were like, were neck and neck the entire time. And, you know, a little disappointing. But I do think that just barely, I'm going to give it to LaMountain because I think it's such a bold strategy to base winning a contest on shitting on one of the judges for the entire night. And I really respect that. And I think that mustache will really tickle me after this.
And for that same reason, I'm actually going to vote for Shannon Aleem.
Oh.
But also, you both did great. But Shannon's also a girl, so, you know, girl power,
Pussy
right?
power.
Girls! Yes, bitch!
You fucking bitch, Leetah. Fucking knew you'd do this shit.
All right.
I want to see Shannon's ass again.
Anything.
Put some twerking music. I want Shannon to twerk for me again.
Am I allowed to take my vote back, or?
Nope.
Okay, cool.
It's already
Shannon.
been submitted.
Shannon has a fat ass, so I'm going to go for
Finally.
Shannon.
Hey, that is 2 for Shannon. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the time has come. When I tally up,
My clit.
when I tally up all of the votes, including the judges' votes, guys, can we get some like dramatic music? I was hoping you guys would like. I didn't want to.
Play Back That Ass Up by Juvenile.
And before I announce it, you
we
know, I
need
do
to
want to give one
abolish
more
the
round of
electoral
applause
college
for
up
it.
here.
Hell yeah. Before I announce it, I say we give one more applause for these expert judges here. Just a Funny, Michelle, everybody included. Yep, that is not dramatic whatsoever.
Guys, start doing the drum roll, please.
Yes, everyone start patting. Ladies and gentlemen, the votes come out to 24-8 for the first ever Super Grandmaster debater, Thomas LaMountain. Hell yeah. Immediately in the history books when it comes to master debaters, he's now the holder of the season 4 chain. Yeah, someone, Joe, you want to come put this on this man, or someone come put it on? I don't know.
Play Back That Ass Up by Juvenile.
He's got the season 4 chain. He's got the season 3 ring. He's hanging on to his jacket.
Let him hear it, guys.
Hey, he's been blessed by Sherry. Thomas LaMountain, ladies and gentlemen. That's it, guys. That's Master Debaters. This is our champion.